What is up, lads? How's it going? How are we getting on? And welcome back to the channel. Double Game Week 34 came to conclusion last night, and with the quick turnaround to the Game Week 35 deadline tomorrow, it's time to start planning ahead. If you're watching this video, please give it a like, drop a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. In this video, we'll be looking at how I fared out in Double Game Week 34, and we'll also be looking at my transfer plans and team selection ahead of Game Week 35. 4 game weeks to go, let's get into it. We start the game week review off last Saturday with Ray at home to Forest. It took 45 minutes for Forest to score to wipe out my Ray clean sheet, and he wasn't able to get any save points, so he only came away with 2 points. I can't be too disappointed however, because if I had the money available, I would have went to bring in Ederson, and he was benched for the West Ham game with Ortega coming into goals. Ederson only came away with a single point after picking up a yellow card in the Fulham game, so I'll happily take Ray's 2 points with a lot of managers owning Ederson. It was better viewing in defence, with all my defenders picking up at least 1 clean sheet. Trent and Estepinian both picked up an assist over 2 games, and Estepinian was a star of the show, picking up a massive 16 points after Brighton secured 2 clean sheets. Trent was able to keep a clean sheet in the second game against Fulham, so with an attacking return against Spurs and his clean sheet against Fulham, he came away with a double-digit return. Shaw kept his clean sheet against Villa, and it was nearly 2 clean sheets in 2, only that he gave away a 99th-minute penalty for McAllister to score and wipe out his clean sheet and bonus point. This clean sheet wipeout was a big hit to my rank last night, so I had some mixed emotions when the double game week ended. 35 points from my defenders was a great return, so I can't be too disappointed about that. Moving on to the midfield, a lot was expected of Matoma and March over the 2 games, but Matoma was left on the bench against Wolves, and March was left on the bench last night against United, so they both blanked over the 2 games. Matoma probably should have scored last night against United, so it was a disappointing return from the Brighton duo. With a favourable fixture at home against Everton this weekend, I'll be hoping for some attacking returns. Rashford got an assist against Villa in the first game, and only for a good stop by Steele last night, he could have added to his returns. Grealish was very unlucky not to have scored against Fulham after he hit the bar, but thankfully he set up Haaland in the second game, so he came away with 7 points over the 2 games. The main man of the double game week was Mo Salah, who scored twice from the spot to bring home a massive 18 points. It means getting rid of Kane to fund Salah was the right move, and thankfully it paid off for my rank. Moving up front, Isaac set up Wilson and came away with 2 bonus points for a lovely 7-point return. Our fate was kept in Haaland for the captaincy, and he scored from the spot against Fulham and lobbed Fabianski in the second game to return a massive 32 points from the armband. His goal against West Ham means he's now broken Alan Shearer's golden boot record, and with 4 games to go in the season, there's every chance he can hit 40 goals for the campaign. All of these returns led to me hitting the 100 club, and I scored 115 points for the game week. Gave me a small green arrow, and I'm now sitting at 67k overall. I was around 59k in the 98th minute of the United game last night, so the Shaw clean sheet wipeout really hurt the rank. I'll still take the green arrow though, and with 4 game weeks to go in the season, I'll be hoping to get into the top 50k. With the quick turnaround to tomorrow's Game Week 35 deadline, let's have a look at what moves I'm planning this week. With City playing Madrid in the semi-finals of the Champions League on Tuesday, there's every chance Haaland could be benched, so he's well rested for the game. If we get some leaked lineups and he is in fact benched, I'll be moving for Alvarez if he gets the nod up top for a 1-week punt. I'll be hoping to save the transfer though with my eyes on the upcoming double game weeks, but if Haaland is benched, I'll be forced to make the move for Alvarez. Looking at goal scorer odds for Game Week 35, Haaland is the clear leader with a 74% chance of scoring. Salah and Kane both come close behind him, so I'll be hoping Salah continues his form with a haul against Brentford. A benching headache I'll have this week is between Watkins and Isaac, and they're ranked very close to each other on the list, so I may have to flip a coin with who gets the nod on the team. Man City are the clear leaders for the chance of a clean sheet, but it'll be interesting to see who Pep plays in goals after Ortega played well on Wednesday night. It's good news as a Kepa, Estepinian and Trent owner, as they all rank in the top 3 for the chance of a clean sheet, so I'll be hoping to see some returns this weekend. Looking at predicted points for the game week, Haaland is the favourite to return big with the favourable fixture against Leeds. Salah is a close second, so he could be a shout for the armband for managers who are chasing rank. It's interesting to see Alvarez ranked in the top 3, so my potential punt looks the right decision, so it'll be all eyes on the City team news Saturday afternoon in case we get a leaked lineup. I'll be waiting to see if we get any City team news before the deadline, so I'm currently saving my free transfer at the moment. This leaves my lineup as follows: Kepa in goals, Estepinian, Shaw and Trent in defence, Matoma, Rashford, March, Grealish and Salah in midfield, and Haaland and Watkins up top. I'm currently playing Watkins over Isaac with a slightly better fixture for Villa, but I may change this before the deadline. Looking at captaincy, with the City fixture against Leeds, I can't look past Haaland for the armband. It all depends if we get some leaked team news before the deadline, but if it sounds like Haaland is going to be benched, I'll be moving the armband to Salah or Alvarez if I bring him into the team. If Haaland does start, there's every chance he only plays 60 minutes, but he can easily bag a few returns in this time. I've got 27 successful captaincy picks so far this season, so I'll be hoping to make it 28 this weekend. I'll be waiting in anticipation for any City team news on Saturday, so I'm currently not locked into my team. Don't forget to follow me at FPL Era on Twitter and Instagram, where I'll post my locked in team before the deadline. If you've made it to the end of the video, please give it a like, drop a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's hit a like goal of 60 likes on this video. I'll be streaming on Saturday afternoon before the deadline, so I'll see you all then. There you have it, there's my Game Week 35 team. Best of luck for Game Week 35, I'll see you in the next video.